The dry Sahara atmosphere cannot go unnoticed. Temperatures here can rise up to 30 degrees in June and July, which is the hottest month. Oh, the sun in Senegal is crazy. It gives me like that northern Nigeria kind of vibe. It feels dry. I know we're closer to the Sahara. Very close, yeah?
Yeah, very close.
Yeah, I feel it. The dust and the dryness, yeah?
Mauritania in Senegal is very close.
You've gone to Mauritania?
Yeah.
You go there, beautiful place?
Beautiful place.
Ah.
Yes.
Lots of articles confirm the city as Africa's most expensive city, and a testament to that, I paid $50 from the airport to my Airbnb, and I was told that is the cheapest one could get. No wonder people commute with horses. Had I known, I would have ordered myself a horse like this gentleman. While Senegal's capital city, Dakar, can be on the pricier side compared to other African cities, it is still affordable for tourists coming in from countries with a stronger currency. A decent hotel in Dakar starts from $200 a night. I'm not a luxury traveler, so I negotiated and got myself this $50 a day Airbnb. So where do we go now? My mission here in Senegal is simple: to visit the famous Akon city. But first, I had to get a local tour guide who knows this area. Sadly, the guy I found doesn't communicate fluent English.
Comment on dit? Wait, attends.
Okay, take it again.
Sorry for my English, girl.
French is the official language here in Senegal, however, other native languages are spoken. My plan was to head straight to Akon City. I was informed it is located in the town of Mbodedin, 100 kilometers from the capital city, Dakar. I needed to get a car. Uber or e-cabs don't work here. You either rent a car or just walk up to the road and stop an empty taxi, then negotiate a fair price. Go here. I must say the public transportation in Dakar is quite impressive as well. They have an organized train network. Commuting by train, however, seems to be the most affordable. We're at the railway station right now. It's about to use the train, and it's quite on time. On my way, I couldn't help but notice this huge sculpture. It is called the African Renaissance Monument, and I thought a quick stop to explore this huge monument wouldn't be a bad idea. The African Renaissance Monument is a 52-meter tall bronze statue located on top of one of the twin hills. The statue was designed by a Senegalese architect and built by a company from North Korea. The statue was considered as part of Senegal's prestige project, aimed at providing monuments to herald a new era of African Renaissance, and was built for $30 million. It shows a family drawn up towards the sky, the man carrying his child on his bicep and holding his wife by the waist. We took a lift to the top of the monument. Up here you get a panoramic view of the whole city of Dakar. Just right here we can see the head of the female, right? I think we are in the male's head. What does the building symbolize? What's the significance?
The child symbolizes future. The child, the baby.
Yes.
Pointing his finger symbolizes future. And the mother, her hand branding, symbolizes rootedness. And the father, muscular strength, the head of the family. The idea comes from the former president Abdoulaye Wade. And the Senegalese architect Pierre Goudiaby Atepa designed it. And the North Korean company installed it for 2 years, 2008-2010, at a cost of 12 billion.
12 billion?
Billion. 25 million euro, $30 million.
$30 million?
Yeah.
$30 freaking million to... Yo!
Yeah, $30 million.
Quite expensive.
So if they spent that much money to build this, how have they been able to make that money back?
The money, the inventory.
So through tickets like this?
You pay to entry. You pay to entry.
And how many million people come here a year? Last year, 2022.
I don't say.
On leaving the African Renaissance Monument, we got held up in traffic. The metro area population of Dakar in 2022 was 3.5 million, so it can get very busy towards close of office. It's 4 p.m. in Dakar. Time wasn't on my side because I needed to drive 100 kilometers to Akon City. So I decided to move that trip to Akon City to the following day and instead bought a ferry to Gori Island. So we are on our way right now to Gori Island. I've heard a lot about it. I mean, the island has a lot of history when it comes to slave trade.
back in the day. So I hope I get to like visit the island and learn all of these amazing things.
With a 30-minute ferry, I arrived at Gori Island, and with a guided tour, I explored and fully understood why Gori Island is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. From the 15th to the 19th century, it was the largest slave trading center on the African coast, ruled in succession by the Portuguese, Dutch, English, and French colonial masters.
So right now, how many people live in Gori Island?
In Gori Island, you have 2,000 people live here, and maybe 1,500 is Muslim. The first European come here is the Portuguese people, 1444. After Portuguese, Hollandese people, 36. After Hollandese, French. After French, English speaking.
So the island is 900 long and 300 meters wide, which is not so big though, because we were walking and feels like I'm walking end to end.
Its architecture is characterized by the contrast between the grim slave quarters and the elegant houses of the slave traders. Although the 28-hectare island has recorded no major construction since it was listed as a historical site in 1944, it served as a symbol of resilience and reconciliation.
The door of not return. If you go, you not come back, never. 60 million die here, 4 million go.
So why is it called the door of no return?
If you go, you not come back.
So when the slaves come through this door, they never get back into this building, so they can either take them to Europe, America, or whatever. So the door is popularly called the door of no return. We're heading to Akon City. I want to go see it for myself. You go to Akon City before?
Yes, before. Nothing there.
Ah, why?
Maybe Akon don't have the. Akon have a problem political with the government.
Yeah.
I think.
The ride to Akon City was filled with so many things to see, but I was very curious to see this futuristic city envisioned as a sustainable metropolis powered by renewable energy. We drove 2 hours and passed through countless toll gates. We got lost at some point, but was saved by Google Maps, which after we got lost again.
So I just asked this young man right here, how far away? He's saying 2 hours. We've been driving for what? 15 minutes already.
2 hours ago he said it's 2 hours.
Yeah.
After 2 hours he said again 2
hours.
hours. After 1 hour he said 3 hours. You're getting further from the goal.
On getting here, I was welcomed by this building with a graffiti written Akon City boldly on the wall. This is nothing futuristic like I saw in the CGI.
So we're approaching Akon City, as you can see. That is Akon, and it says Akon City.
The best city. You have to go, guys. You have to do it.
Alright, we're almost close. That's Akon City over there.
We drove inside the city and this was all I saw.
This right here is the only building that has been built in Akon City.
Although this building looked futuristic, but this project is looking like a disappointment. An interview with Akon, he blamed the pandemic, saying everything was pushed back by 2 years.
The thing about the COVID, yeah, it kind of stalled a bit because a lot of partners and solution, providers obviously had to lock down, but it didn't affect more so of the paper pusher side of it. So now we're in a stage of feasibility studies, environmental studies. Those are things that you can't do it unless you're actually on the grounds. So that kind of slacked up a little bit, but now we're back pretty much on track, still moving. Now construction is starting 2023. But we still have the 3-year window for the first phase to be done, and our goal is to be the first phase to be done still by 2026 to make the Junior Olympics in Senegal.
Although this proposed $6 billion city is not what Akon promised us to be, Akon has some outstanding achievements to his name.
But you actually helped millions of people, lighting Africa.
Right.
Brought electricity to places that have never had it.
After Akon made millions of dollars in the music industry, he wanted to send resources to Senegal, which is where he's from. In 2014, Akon Lighting Africa was launched, and the first year of launch, this project brought solar energies to 14 different African countries. And by 2022, Akon Lighting Africa had installed 100,000 solar power street lamps and had created more than 5,000 jobs. Because of Akon, 28.8 million people can now enjoy the same benefits of electricity that other parts of the world enjoy. But building a Wakanda-inspired city was out of his reach. The first stone was laid in 2020, and since then, the whole area around it has been mostly grassland with animal grazing on it. Citizens have been promised mouth-watering job opportunities and a better economy, are now beginning to question the efficacy of a deal with the federal government and the celebrity Akon. But Akon still somehow have high hopes of achieving his dream by building a Wakanda-inspired Akon City.
As of right now, you're gonna have the hotel.
Okay.
And you're gonna also have the Akon Tower, which is built, which is the corporate building. We're also going to have the boating docks and everything else, which will have the restaurants, F&B, which is food and beverage, all those stores that sell food and everything else like that. So it'll be we'll be in a good position to be able to invite the first wave of tourists, people that's coming to visit.
This city is going to be built on 2,000 acres. Some say the government gave him the land, but Akon said he bought it.
That's one of the biggest misconceptions. They thought that the government actually gave me the land. I actually had to buy it. Like, it's fully purchased out. But I am bringing the government in to partner for a basic, somebody has to be enforcing the rules and stuff within the city itself.
So to answer the question, is Akon City really a scam? In my opinion, Akon was being unrealistically ambitious on this project, with reason being, first, his line of credit from China is accumulating, so where was he going to get the extra $5 billion to fund this project? And also the earning potential of an average Senegalese and the political instability in Senegal might not allow this project to come to life. The CGI showing the city prototype looks unrealistic. I mean, look at the structures. He even received heat from critics who thought the city model had nothing that was culturally African and therefore should not have been themed an Afro-futuristic city. But looking at this, it looks like a 2050 project. They even proposed cryptocurrency, Akon, which the city was going to run on, is currently not listed on any crypto exchange website, so nobody can buy, sell, or use it anywhere.
2 hours 30 minutes away from the city of Dakar to get here to the village where Akon City was supposed to be built. I really was looking up to this project actually. I wanted it to come alive because it was going to employ thousands of people. They had their own currency called Akon that was going to use for transaction in the city, and most of all, it was going to bring a lot of diasporans into the country to also help the economy as well. But it's just sad. This is all it is.
But I still got to enjoy the beauty of Senegal, and on my way back I went through the famous pink lake that wasn't really pink.
Why is the lake not pink?
But the pink time is depend on the weather. Normal time is in December
or January.
December, January, it's very pink.
It's very
so
pink.
now it's not pink.
Now it's not pink, yeah.
A lot of people come here to see the pink.
Yeah.
I am unfortunate that I can't see the pink no more.
Yeah. Many people now they doesn't see the pink time.
So its color is usually particularly strong from late January to about March during the dry season.
They bring this salt from the water.
Yeah, from the water, from the lake.
The lake is known for its high salt content of up to 40% in some areas. Salt is being harvested here and exported.
So this is for sale?
Yeah, this is for sale.
How much is this? Sefa?
200,000
Sefa
from my money.
And you can see from this drone shot there's a guy on there trying to harvest the salt. How long does it take for them to get the salt out?
Like 8
8 hours.
hours.
8 hours?
Yes.
Wow. You use the salt for cooking?
Yeah, no, this one is not good for cooking.
Oh, okay.
But this is the big one. This is good for just little bit. After work, when you are tired, you can put inside the basket, you take shower.
Yeah.
That's good. That make you like massage.
Oh.
You have the little one, good for cooking.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your comments below. Subscribe to the channel and I'll see you in the next video.